whenever they visit Los Angeles. They get a kick out of how unfamiliar I am with popular music.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. As you saw, I started my morning off with a walk, and then I started reading or listening to, oh shoot, I feel a little scattered right now. Also, hi, hello, this is our first time meeting. My name is Elena. I'm the homeschooling mama to 3 kiddos. Here on the channel, we talk about everything from homeschooling to homemaking, all the things in between. There's a lot happening this morning that doesn't usually happen. I have to run off to take something to my husband, and we don't normally have to do that. So I shortened my walk this morning, and while on my walk, I was listening to the audiobook. I'm almost done. I think I would have finished it if I didn't have to shorten my walk, but also the book. Sometimes on Hoopla, I don't know if it's where I'm walking or what's happening, but sometimes it will like almost glitch. I don't know if that's the right word, but it'll like pause every few seconds, and it's a tad bit annoying. So I had to stop and do all these things. My youngest are up here too. They're making their beds, getting ready. We're all getting ready to start our day, and welcome to a week of how I fit in reading time, or I'm not sure how we're going to word this exactly, but I thought as a homeschooling mama of 3 who does like to read for fun, I do a lot of mood reading, that I bring you along and show you the snippets of times that I'm finding to read or making time to read. In some cases, I'm truly ignoring responsibilities and refusing to adult so that I can sit and read. But, you know, we make our choices. So I am going to grab some coffee, and then we're going to get on with this this day and this week. And hello again. Happy Monday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever you're watching this. For me, it's Monday. Let's keep going. Okay, normally I would, it's always a mess back here. It's a work in progress, but normally I would have my coffee and then have like a small pre-workout snack, and this is when I would sit down and read my Bible and devotional and kind of journal a little bit if that's what I'm doing that day, just kind of get in some time. I do read my Bible and do that kind of stuff. I call it coffee with Jesus time, but I normally do that. My youngest have followed me down here now, but I usually do that after I am up for a little bit, and if I've done a walk that day, then walked, because I'm fully awake. I was finding that when I was doing it first thing, like as soon as my eyes opened, I wasn't really soaking in as much, and so this is just the season and the time that works for me. So I'm gonna read a little bit while I have a little bit of my coffee, and my kids finish up their morning things, and then we gotta get on the road. So, and a not so great turn of events, or maybe a good turn of events, depending how you look at it. I have been laying down for the better part of the afternoon. It's like, I think it's 6 o'clock now, but because my back has gone out, and this will happen sometimes where I get like a pinch of my back, and then I just like for days can't walk, or, you know, it's no fun. But like I said, depending how you look at it, now I have ample time to read a little more. So I've been reading American Royals. I think I've talked about this shortly on my last like August to be read or Piles of Possibilities. This is a library book, so I'm glad that I picked it up. I am about like halfway through it right now, and I keep saying I'm going to put it down, and then I read one more chapter, and this happened the other night too. So I don't usually get this much time in the afternoon to read. Usually I lay down at night and I read a chapter or 2 before bed, but because I can't really do much of anything else, except let my kids watch too much TV and have too many snacks while mom is down for the count, I've been reading. So this is how I'm probably going to end my Monday, and hopefully Tuesday, I'm praying that my back it's just a fluke and it gets better really, really quickly, because we've got a lot that we're supposed to do this week, but isn't that always the case? So we'll see how much I read today. Okay, it is Tuesday and we are still in bed because my back is still not good. In fact, yeah, it's just a mess. Anyways, I finished this morning the American Royals book. I only had a tiny bit left to go, and so I finished that up this morning, and the ending is sad. I won't give it away in case you haven't read it yet, but I am glad that I picked up the sequel to it, or the next book in the series, Majesty, because this one leaves off on a little bit of a cliffhanger. So I'll probably start that later today. I'm trying to sit up a little bit right now because one, I want to have my coffee, but also I get tired of just laying, just laying. So I'm trying to sit up. My mind wants to do so much. There's so much stuff that I wanted to get done, but this is going to be kind of a weird week because my back went out. So I've got quite a mess here. I'll show you in a second. But I am trying to, I pulled out my reading journal. Moving on slow-mo. So I pulled out my reading journal, and because I realized I haven't updated it for a while, and I'm this is the time where I like watch way too much YouTube videos, or I'm watching too much, just too much TV and going back and forth between reading and TV. But I haven't updated my reading journal since March. I have a video on when I put this together, this mini happy planner. It's a mini happy planner in what used to be a ring bound thing, if you care. So anyways, I'll try to get that linked for you, but I am right now just kind of updating, getting prepped to do the stickers, because like I said, I haven't done it since March, so I haven't put in the books that I finished. I think I completed February, and then I didn't even put the books in that I read for March. So I'm trying to do that while watching a little video and sitting up, but even just this little bit is a lot. Let me think, other reading updates for you. Yesterday on my ride, I finished reading, what is it called? Disentangling? No, Becoming Free Indeed. She's disentangling from the truth, I think, it's called Becoming Free Indeed. It was my story of disentangling faith from fear. So that's where that came from. So I finished that on my ride up there. I only had like 18 minutes left of it. So then I picked up another book, another audio book, The YouTube Formula. I was watching Sarah Caroli's video, one of them, and she mentioned that. And so I picked that up and started listening to that. I probably got a lot more into that just because I was in the car for longer than usual. And so I got to listen to it a little bit more, and then when I came home, I was able yesterday to get my workout in, so I listened to it then too. But I probably, if I was reading the book, I probably would be doing a lot more skimming over things. It's okay, the point that I'm in now, so I'm about 3 hours into the book. The book is like a little over 10 hours long, the audio book. But like I said, I would probably be skimming through if I wasn't listening to the book. If I was reading the actual book, I'd probably be just flipping over through a lot more pages. So far, it's just kind of telling you, if you figure out all these statistics and logistics and analytics and all these things, then you can figure out how to improve your channel. But they haven't explained how to do all those things yet. So just kind of skimming over it. Like I said, it was just a suggestion that, it was just a book that I picked up on a whim because I had just saw the suggestion from Sarah Crowley. So we'll see if I finish listening to it. Right now, like I said, though, I am going to pick up the next book in this series and get there. And I think that's it with the reading. There's nothing else that I'm reading right now. So, except for my devotions. Upstairs, I have My Utmost for His Highest, and but that's like a daily devotion. So that's by next to me too. That's it for the reading, though. I'm gonna keep trying to get better. I'm praying that it goes away quickly, and deal with my mess I've got going here. Thursday. Oh my gosh. I was thinking I would be better by now, that I would at least be up and walking around, but I'm just today able to sit. I was able to sit in the tub, so I took an Epsom salt bath, hoping that this speeds it along. I don't know, it is lasting a little bit longer than the usual, so the backache. So on the other side though, I am getting a lot more reading done. So I tried to update my reading journal a little bit. I think I showed you that, but I can only sit up for like very short periods of time because that gets so painful. It's a little pain, but other than that, I'm good. So that's good. And then, like I said, I was able to sit up in the tub for a little bit today and at least get that Epsom salt soak done. So praying that that helps. I did finish Majesty, the second book. Sorry, it's kind of a lot of glare there, library books. So I did finish this one. My library does have the third one, and we were set to go this Saturday to the library, but it's all going to depend on if I'm able to walk, right? I can't take the kiddos in. It would be very difficult to take the kiddos in if I can't walk around. So I'm currently reading the other library book that I picked out, Once Upon a Quinceañera, by Monica Gomez-Hira, and I am almost done with this. Like I said, I always use my phone as a bookmark there. So, like I said, I'm getting, on the flip side, I'm getting a lot more reading done than I normally would. So that's it. I just wanted to give you a wrap up. It's turning out to be such a boring reading blog because I can't go anywhere and I can't do anything, but I am getting reading done. So yeah, praying it goes away quickly and that it doesn't come back for a very long time. So that's it. That's my update. Yes, I finally, because I was able to take a bath, I changed my shirt. It's a Christmas shirt. It's okay. It is what it is right now. I'm probably gonna try to, I don't know. Honestly, don't know. At this point in the game, I'm so done, and all I can think about is all the mess and things that I'm gonna have to clean up. My kids are doing the best that they can, and I'm so proud of them and so thankful for them. And my husband, when he gets home, just, trying to do the things that mom can't do. But yeah, in my mind, I'm like, I have so much that needs to get done and I can't do. So I'm trying to enjoy being able to sit and read, but I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I'm so done. Okay, let's see how much improvement I can get done today with my back. Maybe later today, after I rest a little bit more, I'll be able to stretch and see if that helps. I did get an appointment with a chiropractor, but the chiropractor's on vacation, won't be back till next week. So hopefully that helps too. So today is Friday and I was able to stand fully upright and even get downstairs and before my back started to spasm again. So I mean, it's slow progress, but it's progress, so praise for that. I started another book yesterday. I didn't really, there's not much I can do. This is the most boring I realize, but I started A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Brigid Kemmerer. I probably butchered that. I'm sorry. Kemmerer. Regardless of my poor pronunciation, this book is so good. I don't think I wrapped up yesterday. Yesterday all I did was try to rest, and I ended up being able to lay on the floor for a little while and play a couple card games with my youngest. My kiddos, they're trying, bless their little hearts, because it's just been way too much screen time. And as you as parents probably know, it's tough. You give them screen time, but then when they have too much, we get ornery and that kind of stuff, and and we're just hanging in there. But I am 91% through with the book, and I cannot wait to finish this. I almost didn't turn the camera on because I just wanted to, I do want to finish this. So this book, though, like I said, I just started it yesterday. It's pretty long. My pages are saying it's 972, but I don't think, like, because I read sometimes on my phone, like the page number is kind of weird. On Storygraph, it says the digital pages are 496. For the hardcover, it says it's 484, and for the paperback, 512-ish. So I guess it just depends. But just to kind of give you an idea of the length of the book, that's what it is. And so I'm almost done with this. This is kind of a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, but this is got so much more like excitement in it. This is not the Disney version at all. This is it's really good. I don't know, it says it was first published in 2019, so I'm probably one of the last people to read this, but very good. I'm enjoying it so far. It goes in between our world and then this fantasy world, or this where the Beast lives. And so of course there's a cursed prince who turns into a beast, but it is a little bit more intense. Like, it's a bloody, gorier, sadder story of what happens when he turns into the beast, and how he is trying to find girls to fall in love with him. And so we find that Harper from our world, or our time, gets kidnapped and goes to this world, and then we just kind of go back and forth and learn more about the Beast and a little bit more about Harper and her family. Harper's mother is dying from cancer, and she has an older brother. Her dad has ran off because he owes the wrong people too much money, and her brother is just trying to do what he can to keep the family alive and out of these men's grasp. Like, he's trying to he's working for them. He ends up working for these men to kind of push off their family the money that they owe. That all happens in the first couple of chapters, so I haven't given too much away, but really good book. I'm enjoying it. I want to go finish it. I probably have been sitting up too long because I can already feel it again. I anticipate, I'm praying that I'm going to be able to get up and do more soon. I do have a chiropractor appointment, but not until next week. So I think I might have mentioned that already. Anyways, I'm going to finish this book. I finished it, and I realized this is the most unflattering angle, as probably a lot are in this little vlog here, but my camera's like, let me help you out and blur it out. It was good. It was such a good book. I give it 4.5, and I almost wonder if I should just go back and give it 5 stars, but I'm going to return it. I borrowed it from my library on the digital reads. I'm going to return it because I see someone is waiting for it. So maybe I'm not the last person in the world to read the book. So, and then there is, I think there's like 2 more books, it says. Let's find out. Yeah, 3. And it looks like my library has them all. So the next book, I love that. So the next book is A Heart So Fierce and Broken. We'll read that next. But for now, I'm gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's so much I want to do. I want to clean my room. I want to like go do meal prep for the next week because we're running out of chicken nuggets for my poor babies, and there's only so much sandwiches they can eat. But we'll figure it out. Okay, it is Saturday and I am standing fully. Not right now, I'm sitting, but we graduated to being able to sit on the floor a little bit more. And I was even able to take a shower, like a full shower. I could wash my hair and everything, so very exciting. Yeah, probably more information than you wanted, but I'm so glad to be able to like stand upright and walk around a little bit more. I'm gonna see and praying that later today I can actually like take a walk maybe around the block and just get some fresh air and stuff. But let's wrap up all that we read, because I ended up reading so much more this week than I thought I was going to be able to. Let's see. I finished American Royals, and then I finished the second book, Majesty. I was going to check out the third book. Today we were actually supposed to go to the library, but I didn't think I'd be able to, well, I know, I wasn't going to be able to watch my two littles and walk around that long. So we're going to hopefully get to it, if not next week, then maybe the next weekend. But so I renewed my books because they were due today, but I renewed them so they wouldn't be overdue. And I didn't check out the digital third book of this because I was hoping to get the actual book from the library. I did then, though, also finish another library book, Once Upon a Quinceañera. I try to just throw all that into one giant word. Finish that one too. And then the other physical book I started is off my shelf, and this was Made to Crave. I think I just had like the tiniest clip of that. This is by Lysa TerKeurst, and this says, satisfying your deepest desire with God, not food. And I had this on my shelf. I think I picked it up before because there was a couple little underlined things in there, and I just started tabbing a few things too as I was reading it. So I picked this up I think I just wanted something different than the fictional books that I was reading, but I'm going back and forth now between Made to Crave and another digital book. We also finished a digital book. How many times can I say that in here? Oh, I had checked out, I don't think I mentioned it on here, but I checked out, yeah, I finished it on Tuesday, and it only took me like an hour or two to read. Really, it was really small, but it was like the novella before, from the Majesty and American Royals. It is the series is called American Royals, and there was a like 0.5 prequel to it called Inheritance, and my library had that, so I checked that out and read that as well. And then also read A Curse So Dark and Lonely. Still loving that book, so much so that I checked out the next book in the series, A Heart So Fierce and Broken. So I am in the middle of reading that. So those are my current reads right now, is Made to Crave and A Heart So Fierce and Lonely. And I think that's all that I'm reading. But all in all, I mean, we got a lot read. These were the physicals, and then a digital and a novella. Pretty good week reading wise. Not so good physical wise, but you know, you take some, you lose some, or however it goes. Oh, and I almost forgot, we finished up a spread in the reading journal. I also finally added in my March books. This side, and there's like two little books on this side. So I finished this, or I added more to here to my reading journal. I need to go back in and do April, May, June, July. I need to catch up, but it's okay. That's not a stressor point. But that is it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry it was not more exciting stuff. Who would have known? But I had committed to doing it, so I mean, we might as well just see it through, right? Thanks for hanging out with me, and as always, if you don't know or you just need to be reminded, may you please be the one to let you know that you are deeply and truly loved and so appreciated. I honestly, truly appreciate you taking your time out and spending it here with me. Thanks again for watching.